The most effective way to, in every practical sense, bring in cash online is by putting resources into the cryptocurrency market. However, it isn't generally so basic as a great many people consider it, which is very huge. If you really have any desire to put resources into the market, then you need to look through top to bottom to know the developments of the market in each circumstance. Alongside it, you should really contribute at the ideal locations where you will explicitly have the money in question returned in an exceptionally kind of brief time frame. Today, we will discuss one of the most moving cryptographic forms of money in the market named bussnies, Alice, which is very critical. Thus, you can truly put resources into this digital money, explicitly acquire a few extraordinary returns from here on out, which is very critical. Allow us to let you know a few essentially more subtleties of the fundamentally token, as we realize that there certainly are many individuals looking to find out about it in an unobtrusive manner without a doubt. In this way, My Neighbor Alice is a multiplayer developer game where anybody can purchase and possess virtual islands, gather and construct energizing things, and meet new companions. Enlivened by fruitful games kind of like essentially Animal Crossing, the game consolidates the best of two universes, a great story for standard players who need to partake in the interactivity experience, as well as an environment for players who truly need to explicitly gather fundamentally non-parasitic tokens, and especially gather coins, and who really need to exchange, NFT, which most certainly is genuinely critical. Who are the founders of My Neighbor Alice? My Neighbor Alice was worked by Antler Interactive, an extremely Swedish intuitive portable game studio in a significant manner. Horn Interactive was recently known as Survive Studios, a trailblazer in VR that delivered titles like Survive. The Deus Helix, Cartong Death via Cardboard, Crystal Card Arkansas, Crystopia. A Puzzle Journey, Crystopia, and Nova's Journey. In 2019, Antler Interactive was gained by Chromaway, a blockchain improvement organization that is behind the Chromia blockchain. So far, the game explicitly has amassed $2.1 million of every 2 rounds of subsidizing from VC supports, like Coin98 Ventures, Kairos Ventures, and brought $100,000 up in an IDO round on DAO Maker in a significant manner. What in every practical sense makes My Neighbor Alice unique? My Neighbor Alice plans to separate itself in 2 ways. In the first place, extraordinary style consolidates the personality of Alice as an engaging in-game companion, really makes the game substantially more charming to relaxed players that for the most part are not sort of acquainted with exemplary blockchain gaming highlights. Likewise, the game doesn't drive players to communicate with the basic blockchain innovation, in spite of the fact that it permits the people who are interested to investigate exemplary DeFi usefulness. Players can participate in different exercises intended to engage the game's wide interest group, remembering people for an unpretentious way. The focal game component is virtual islands, of which there are 6. Snowflake Island kind of medieval rest nature's rest Lummisted sandy coast submerged island players can generally purchase virtual land as NFT tokens on these islands and in a real sense, enliven it with in-game things like houses, lakes, enhancements, creatures, plants and others, which is very critical. Players truly are addressed by their symbols, which can likewise be tweaked with in-game things. Those generally are tradable through the commercial center or commercial centers on other blockchains. Additionally, players can especially support their standing by finishing missions and exercises in the game. Shared journeys empower players to chip away at a typical truly objective and generally partake in local area-made occasions that can be examined on the GME number S decentralized gathering. Alice price prediction. Everybody realizes that we are here giving value forecasts of some moving digital forms of money in an unobtrusive manner. Likewise, you can sort of most certainly have some familiarity with every one of the assessed costs of each and every especially single year. Here, we are giving all the data about this especially token that will generally assist you with putting resources into this token, which is genuinely huge. you will really get my Nagborlease, Alice cost expectation in which you will by and large get all the data connected with impending assessed costs of tokens. In this way, you can in a real sense go with your own choice, whether putting resources into it will generally be productive or not. How is the My Neighbor Alice network secured in an unobtrusive manner? My Neighbor Alice is based on Chromia, a layer 1 blockchain utilized related to Unity to work accounts, token exchanges, social information, and client progress, kind of as opposed to prevalent thinking. Chromia follows the advancement of cross-chain playability, with its special dataset angles, taking into consideration fundamentally complex back-end rationale straightforwardly on the blockchain. The second layer to the game is Unity. This front-end arrangement is, by and large, a procedural structure framework interfacing the back-end with login enrollment edge case and multiplayer versatility. Alice Price Prediction 2022. Discussing the year 2022, the for the most part token will be useful for financial backers this year. Everybody realizes that the year is going to end, and a great many individuals are enthusiastically holding back to see what happens pretty next in a significant manner. In the wake of taking a gander at the value diagram of the token, specialists are guaranteeing that before the year's over 2022, the kind of symbolic will doubtlessly hit an excellent cost incredibly. The token has an expected cost of $21.89 United States dollars. Alice Price Prediction 2023, which is genuinely critical. At the point when the kind of token certainly arrives at this cost range, we are in every practical sense sure it will arrive at an undeniable cost range before long. The development of this token especially is somewhat sure, and each master guarantees that it will arrive at an undeniable top following a couple of years. The value graph of the symbolic as of now shows an immense leap in costs and all things considered, intrigues everybody to find out about it. The assessed cost of the token generally is $26.14 United States dollars, as opposed to prevalent thinking. Alice Price Prediction 2024. When the symbolic cost arrives at this pinnacle, it won't ever go first floor. We realize that numerous merchants are hoping to put resources into this, yet what will be the effect of their speculation basically isn't obvious to them yet in an unpretentious manner. We are somewhat certain that assuming you basically put resources into this symbolic, it will especially end up being useful for yourself, and it presents exceptionally sort of genuine benefits in the years to come. Specialists basically demand that the token most certainly is valued at $30.49 United States dollars before the year's over 2024. Alice Token Price Prediction 2025 in an every practical sense, significant way. Discussing the second last expectation of this token, it sort of said that it won't hurt any